gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. He's hoping his guys get a little something here late in the year. Just 3 wins on the ledger so far. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His team so strong all year, they have already locked down that #1 seed in the NFC. Tirico in the booth with Greg Olsen and Blake Ruby on the field to get this started. Off we go here in New Orleans. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. He made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. They can always see that in the key inactives for this game. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by their rookie new quarterback this season out of LSU.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. It's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. We'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and
he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Jets have a first down. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And he is not going to get away. He might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Rolling right, taking off. He'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set down. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9. He'll try the right side this time, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll get this to the 25. Here's third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think, obviously, you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. 45-yard line. Here's a first down for their running back. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Intended for his running back out of the backfield. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First down.
Now a handoff, running right. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Open right side is likely. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The play lost a yard.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Jets have the advantage. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And the rush gets he'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That is caught left side by Taylor. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. We'll just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And we all like to see tick on. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this, do it now. Take it to the floor.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Complete.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
At the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
It's third and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to have a first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 8 yards.
Here's second and 2.
Second and 2.
He'll take off again. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's second and inches at the 5-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man middle of the end zone. Touchdown Saints. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go in, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here. And think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
After the touchdown, it's Rupi to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have the Jets first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. Now this time he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
The contact. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
So in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league like kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision.
The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
back to throw.
Kind
of a quick throw there, but not on the same page as this time. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. But in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Rupi able to add the extra point. And the Saints move out in front by the score of 17-3. After the touchdown, it's Rupi to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Return.
The Jets offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's the puncher now as he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. This one, returnable. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Throwing now on 1st and 10.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Quick throw, taken in. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13.
At their own 14-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 9.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And here is the running back. In the first quarter, he's going to make his presence felt quickly. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And this is the Commanders quarterback. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Commanders use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the L.A. Rams. And this is the running back for the home team. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 43-yard touchdown. The Seahawks win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 7.
Pickup brings up second and 7 at the
Hill looks to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down. There's that man again. Another catch. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. That's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll have a Jets first down. As the tackle was made at about the 43-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Jets first down.
set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
So, Mike, look where the corner came from on this blitz. He's all the way on the perimeter of the formation. This particular protection, they're not accounting for what they call corner cat. By the time the quarterback realizes he's blitzing, it's too late, and he's got no choice but to just take the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, faking the give. Pass is caught. That's Ruppert, the tight end. 3rd and long.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll throw out of the gun. Going right. It's taken in. They'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he brought it down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now give on the ground. And he'll take this to the 35. And that'll move the chains. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. 25 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Saints first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions. And I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught at the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the 4-yard line.
Now a handoff to the tight end in the running game. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Saints 27, Jets 3.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Trying to start on the ground, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. He'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First down, New York.
Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
Jets. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
They'll try the right side this time. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, New York. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter. I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Jets offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. He's going to give the ball over on down. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Now a run on 1st down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Throwing now from the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll keep this himself. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good. Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. He'll take this forward for about 5. From the 29, here's second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22.
Throwing now on first and 10. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
And it's third down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Good for a Jets. First down. A gain of 9 yards.
Back to the air one more time. Forced out wide. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple. From the 31. Here is second and 8.
It's second and 8.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
First
Now
down.
the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. He takes off. And the Jets are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First down. First and goal, Jets.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit.
34. Jets 16.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Luke James, first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.